Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to be walking you through a kitchen renovation that I just completed. It went from this to this. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to use what you already have. You don't have to tear your kitchen completely out and build from the ground up. You don't have to spend $20,000. If you want to, you can, that's fine. Some tips and tricks on how to get a beautiful countertop that's not stone to look like stone. I'm gonna walk you through it. This video is sponsored by East Coast Countertops, and I'm going to talk to you about how to install that and how to save money on that in just a second. First thing I did was remove the wall. You do not have to do this to create this look. This was just what was right for this entire home renovation. Before you take out any wall, check it structurally, whether it's load bearing or not. This home has engineered trusses. Basically means that the load of the roof is being held up by the exterior wall. Nothing in the middle is holding the roof up. By doing this, I had to replace the floor. If you're not taking a wall out, skip this step. I just want to be very transparent when people see the befores and after that I clearly took out a wall to open it up. By removing the wall, I had to do something about that unit right there that held up the fridge. I put the fridge where the dishwasher was, and then I used the same cabinet that was above it, but it left me with an 8-inch void. So instead of putting in a filler piece, I actually built a wine rack all the way to the ceiling. I used birch 3/4-inch plywood to build the wine rack. Then I used pine nosing to cover up the plywood edge. I kept the molding from where the unit used to be, and then I cut it to size and reused it at the top of the cabinets to match the rest of them. So then I started on the cabinets. I actually used a company local to me in Bedford, Nova Scotia called Express Painting. So I gave them the doors to do, and then I'm going to tackle the boxes. They also do full kitchens, but I kind of wanted to split it into two to show you how I do kitchens if I was to do the whole thing by hand. I start by cleaning them really well, and then I use bin 123 primer in the red can. Maybe there's other products out there, but I'm not sure and I haven't come across them. This is the only primer that I have used on several kitchens and felt like it was durable and strong enough and actually works 100%. The can says to apply it and then wait 12 hours before you do the second coat. I have found that if you put it on super thin, wait a full 24 hours before you do the second coat, again, super thin, that is when it's the strongest. I did that. I painted out the boxes, and then when Express Painting was finished with the doors, I installed them and I added new hardware. I built an island from stocked cabinets at Kent around the dishwasher. My plumber and electrician hooked it up afterwards. That video is linked above and below also. Reconfiguration of the cabinets is now finished and it's on to the countertop. I went to East Coast Countertop. They have the most stocked laminate counters in all of Nova Scotia. My top tips on your countertop is I requested to have no backsplash, and this just means they build it straight to the wall. This gives it a much closer look to real stone. And a tip I have to save money, install it yourself. It's really not that hard. I'll walk you through it. So you're going to lay it out, and they will actually give you the hardware that installs the miters together. I don't formally know the name, but they will supply them. Line up your miters and then put PL along the seam or any construction grade adhesive. And once that's on, you can simply just place your hardware in each routed section and tighten it as much as you can with your fingers. And then I used needle nose pliers, or you can use a wrench or anything that will get in there and really tighten it and leave it for 24 hours and your countertop is together, and then you can lift it up, flip it over and put it on. You might need some help for that. They can get pretty heavy. I love two-tone kitchens, so with the wine rack surrounding the fridge, I decided that I was going to actually do it in here. So I painted that one black, and just like that, the kitchen was done for probably around $2,500 Canadian. Versus a new kitchen, which is usually around $8,000 to $10,000. So I hope these tips and tricks will save you some money in your future renovation. Happy DIYing!